I hate to say it, like, I hate to be the bad guy here, but I feel like that's how it is.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jess, and welcome back to another episode of Totally Bombed, the podcast where I invite on performers to talk about times where they've totally bombed. Now, this is the second last episode of the season. Next week's episode will actually be the season finale. I have no idea what I'm going to do for that yet, but so you'll be just as surprised as I am. But for this episode, I decided to bring back a guest who will probably be a series regular throughout future episodes. So get used to seeing his face. But he might look a little different each time. This is my husband, Tep No. Hi, Tep No.
Hey.
I really like the outfit this time. You came bringing all the stops.
I'm trying to bring some variety to your to your podcast.
I appreciate that. Well, we kind of heard, how you started performing last episode. But I really want to talk about starting when you started as a child, deciding you wanted to do music. How was that for you? Like, where did you decide to pursue? I know you used to pursue sports. Where was the transition for that for you?
I mean, I remember I was like 12 and my dad brought me to the Limp Bizkit, Papa Roach, and Eminem concert. And I was like, I'm just like watching the show and everything. And I feel like, just watching Limp Bizkit at the time, watching Eminem, like definitely influenced me to pursue after. I mean, I remember him like downing a beer in one shot. And I was like, that's what I want to be. That's what I want to do.
The funny thing is, I think in 12 years, I've never seen you down a beer.
I know. I feel like I couldn't. I'd probably throw up or something.
Well, maybe we'll have to do that for content one day. See you down a beer, see you shotgun a beer. It's extra funny if you guys, of course Tep No's dad. But Tep No's dad, was a middle manager, who always wears button-ups. He has his glasses and stuff. So it's really funny thinking of him purchasing those tickets, but then like being in the audience for like Limp Bizkit.
I don't even think he got the tickets. I think he got like his company gave him those tickets. It was like, it was like the lodge tickets where you can you have unlimited pop, you have unlimited food. So it was like a really high-end experience.
To see Limp Bizkit.
Yep. And I remember so Fred Durst was like, I want everyone to go down in the mosh pit. And then bunch of people just went down on the stage not on the stage,
on
but
the floor,
the flooring. And I was looking at my dad. I was like, do we have to do that too? And he's like, no, we're just staying here.
Oh, I wish your dad had a committed, seeing him seeing a middle manager in the middle of a mosh pit would be fantastic. Okay, so let's get into this episode of our fast flops. So our fast flops, they're stories I find scouring the internet, mostly Reddit, of other people's flopped moments. If you have a flop story that you want to send in to be read and potentially reacted to by a future performer, please feel free to DM me on any of the socials, as well as check out our Totally Bombed Reddit page. So I have two for you today.
Okay.
Okay, so this first one is from someone named Sprawn, and they said... The other day during a performance, this is recent because this was a year ago they posted this. So the other day during a performance, it completely slipped that one of my songs had a bridge and I just started playing the outro chorus. This wouldn't be a problem, except I use backing tracks.
Yeah.
In addition to having a live drummer and a singer and singing guitar playing. The tracks were just plodding along, complete with vocal harmonies, while I was just playing my guitar to the wrong part.
Oh, no.
Dumb. And that's how they ended that. I mean, say what you want about backing tracks. Do you want a good performance or a real performance? I have no problem singing with a backing track. Thank you very much. Okay, so this next one is by Udade, and they said, I had a drunk girl who thought she was allowed on the stage past the rope. So this
God.
is a DJ.
Yeah.
Have you ever had?
Yes.
What do you do in those minutes, like those instances where?
Well, I hope that, especially if it's like a bigger show, I hope that security can get them off the stage.
You're like, not my job, not my job.
I know. Like, what am I going to do? Like, punch them in the face? Like, get off my
Throw
stage.
them.
Yep.
Just yeet. Screw throwing free
Get out.
t-shirts into the crowd. You're
It's
just like
my
3
stage.
audience members. Catch, you know.
Yep.
Mosh pit. Everyone in the middle of the stage starts a mosh pit. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the drunk girl who thought she was allowed on the stage past the rope. As she tried to step over, she tripped, knocking my laptop off of the stand and breaking the screen. One CDJ also almost fell, but I caught it. About 150 people started booing. It was Halloween and the place was packed wall to wall. The people close to the stage were booing at her. Everyone else was booing at me. And I heard a few people yell, "This DJ sucks," just because they didn't see what happened. Fortunately, so it got better. Fortunately, I had an emergency music kit on USB devices, and I got the music playing again in a couple of minutes. So this person was prepared, at least, for a totally bombed moment. The laptop was done for. During those few minutes, I grabbed the mic and had a friend toss some T-shirts to the crowd.
I mean, it's important.
So there we go.
It's a good distraction.
I wonder what happened to this girl. Okay, after I got the music running again, I told the drunk girl, who was crying at this point,
Oh, no.
to sit down on the chair behind me because I didn't want her to be harassed by the crowd near the stage and or drunkenly stumble into something else. Eventually, I got security to escort her out.
Finally.
It's funny how long it took security.
Yeah, I was going to
to
say,
come.
why were they so slow?
Maybe they just thought it was like a girlfriend or something.
Maybe.
I don't think I've ever gotten that drunk at one of your shows. I try to
No.
be. I usually
mean,
am running the merch.
Actually, the Vegas show, you were pretty drunk.
The Vegas show where I remembered to grab your mic out of the taxi.
Yeah, but like, I'm saying while I was performing.
Oh, while you were performing, yeah.
You had like bottle service and everything.
Yeah, I really appreciated the gender neutral bathrooms that were
Yeah.
private stalls because I could vomit in peace and then go right back out to partying with
Very important.
with your manager at the time. We finished that 2-6 of vodka, just
Yep.
me and him. I mean, you were drunk. Yeah, you were drunk before the show.
Yeah, during sound check.
Yeah, and then I was drunk after the important parts.
I needed a nap before the show, basically.
Yeah, that was an interest. Actually, let's just talk about that show for a second.
That's like an almost totally bombed, I guess. But I feel like it's not. I feel like so many performers are in those states or various states and you just work around it, I guess. Like, I didn't get drunk on purpose. We were just walking around. We had our slushies,
Some Fat
right?
Tuesdays,
Just walking around Vegas, just enjoying having a great day. And then we came back to the hotel and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not feeling good at all. And I have to nap a little bit before we go to sound check.
Hey, when in Vegas,
Exactly.
I think the totally bomb moment of that show is more so when you had to use the bathroom in the middle of the set.
Yeah.
And then you put on like a song and then went again, private stalls.
Yeah.
Nice. But he didn't get back out before the song ended.
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
I
very
was up
close.
there and I don't know how to use the CDJs. And the guy that works at their venue was like, well, do you know what song was next? I was like,
I'll have to show you, I guess.
Yeah, like I wasn't prepared to help in that moment because I didn't know and I didn't want to make it worse. Like that would be bad. But yeah, it was only a couple seconds of dead air and then you were rushed back.
Yeah. It's happened like a few times at shows. There was one show I remember in Buffalo where like I really had to go and I was like so sick. and I had to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom was so far, like the green room was so far, and I'm putting the song, and I'm just like running, just trying to find the green room that I hadn't been in. So I'm like going up some stairs, trying to go around, trying to see where the bathroom.
Where can I shit?
Yeah. And like I finally found it, just went quickly, ran down, like that was like you had to run to get to places, I find. It was that far.
It's crazy because like I feel like, there's a lot of neurodivergent people that are in performance, and there's a lot, and the classic thing is, the neurodivergent tell me you got some form of IBS or something. Yeah. They need to make it so artists can poop.
Yeah.
Like you never know.
Especially on tour, you're always eating shit anyways, so
and you're
never eating healthy. Yeah, you're all over the place. You're usually sick, you're eating shit, you're drinking alcohol, and I guess all that together just doesn't amount to anything good.
Especially when you're over the age of like 35.
Yes.
It's like you're done.
Yes.
Like, please give me a spot to shit. If you want a 2-hour performance out of me, that's like 1.5 poops.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, it's always very challenging. You got to make sure that you have to make sure sometimes that you don't eat before. It's too because like if you eat too much and then you have to stay there for like at least 2 hours, then it can get challenging.
Yeah, well, I know there's even like a few times like after a show where you've had to run to the bathroom, and then all the fans
are like coming in. That's what happened last time, the Toronto show. Like I have to go to the bathroom just quickly, but like there's so many people that and they went on the stage. So it's not like I could
pass
go
the rope, security.
Like it's not like I could go anywhere. They were like blocking the stairs. So I mean,
like a circle around you. Like,
I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. How dare you have fans?
Yeah.
Like some people dream of that. They're like, please make me constipated from holding my poop just to like, so you can tell me how great my show was.
Yeah.
Some people wished for that.
And they want to take pictures. And then the sound guys usually get jealous over that. And the sound guys are also drinking. So they're drunk and jealous. So that's even worse.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, they're treating you like a celebrity here and stuff.
It's like, how did they know your music? It's like, well, they did pay tickets to come to my show.
Yeah, like
there's
a lot of people here. I mean,
you just thought they were just out and about like just looking for a night out. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, we've had a few sound guys that they're either really nice or rude. Like there's no in between with sound guys, I feel.
I think a lot of sound guys, and I hate to say that because I'm a sound guy myself. I'm just a sound guy for myself.
Yeah.
So I hate to say it, but like I find they're usually nice until they know you have a fan base, and then they get really, really jealous, I find.
Oh, I think it's because like those like the sound guys that do that, a lot of them it's because they wanted to be an artist, but unfortunately, they went career adjacent, where they became a sound guy for a venue so that they can have a paycheck. They still get to do something they love and something they're knowledgeable about, but then it's still not exactly what they wanted. Yeah. And
so I don't know, they just get jealous. I mean, I find a lot of musicians who don't have a fan base, they get jealous really fast. I hate to say it, like I hate to be the bad guy here, but I feel like that's how it is. But like it is what it is. I get jealous of other artists all the time that oh my God, they have like more fans and all that stuff. And
I think it's just how they go about it. Like jealousy is like a normal human emotion, especially when you're comparing things and stuff like that. But it's like if they go about it in like a vindictive way or a petty way versus like if they're still supportive, they're like, man, I wish I had that, but good for you. Like that's like and I find like, again, like especially with creatives, it goes one way or the other. I find they're either so supportive of every artistic friend in their life, or they're super jealous of everyone that's doing better than them.
And they should be supportive of all their creative friends.
Yes, support your friends out there. If they're doing something creative, like and sharing is free. And it's like it's like pulling, it's so hard to like, it's like pulling teeth to get even family and friends to like and share your posts. Like, come on, guys.
I mean, it's always like that at friends and family because they're so close to you. Sometimes they won't support your your art. I find a lot of people who are going to support you are usually people that you don't even know in real life, I find.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
I get that. And then I get to try to know them in real life. I'm like, oh, you
Yeah.
like my stuff? Tell
Yeah.
me more.
And I feel like it's different because they were fans of your stuff first and then you knew them. It's not like they know you as a part of your family or something.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very different. It's like our kids, like our son, like it's not like he sees us as any of those things. He just sees us as mom and dad.
Yeah. No, that's exactly it.
He's not going to grasp like me playing a show or something until he actually shows up to a show. But still, he's probably just going to be like, oh, it's dad on stage doing this. It's mom
Dad,
on
that was
stage.
so cringy
Yeah.
when you were up there,
Yeah.
like doing this thing. Like,
Yep, probably.
you're jumping. Your jumping is cringe.
Yep.
Like that's probably what he would be. I mean, I remember when he was younger, and like his friends would come up when we're picking him up and be like, "Are you a DJ?"
Yeah, I remember. And I was like, yeah, I am. They were like, oh.
I thought he was lying.
Yeah. Like, why would I lie about
And like,
that?
yeah, why would our son lie like about their dad being a DJ? But the other parents and the teacher probably heard that and thought you were like a bum DJ.
Probably.
You know?
I
Like,
mean, even now, they still think I'm a bum.
I know.
They're like, nah, this guy is just doing it for fun.
And then they check your Spotify. And they're like,
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, that's like so good. It's like, yeah, like,
like we
it's my
told you.
life.
Why aren't you believing us?
Like, that's what I do for work.
Well, at least you know that hasn't totally bombed.
Yeah. Yeah, at least that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I know you have at the time of recording this, I know you have a performance next week.
Yeah.
And I will say, compared to like our last episode where we talked about your bombing because of lack of preparation.
Yeah.
How prepared do you feel for this next show?
I mean, I feel like I'm always prepared. Yeah, I mean, we were literally at our friend's show.
Yes,
and I was
Martin
prepared.
Kerr. Martin Kerr. Okay, check out Martin Kerr if you like, folksy,
Super talented.
political music. He's so great. Definitely check
So
out
good.
his live shows. I love. So great. Second time seeing him live. But yes, we saw him at Mills Hardware in Hamilton, Ontario, just the other week. Continue.
Yeah, and he was performing, and then I see one string just pop out, and I mean, he finishes his song, and then next thing you know, he's asking, "Well, is there like someone who could like change my string here?" And
We were in front row, like only people in front row. Everyone else sat behind.
Everyone was like so quiet when he asked that, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to be the guy to like, you know, save this situation.
I'm like looking at you, like
Especially, yeah, it's like you're going to the show to become a tech, like it's like you're there to take over. Like you don't have a choice.
you saved Martin from his totally bombed moment.
Yeah, because he didn't bomb at all.
No,
Like
he
he
was
was
so
great.
good.
He did his song. I was changing his string and everything. I changed it really fast. Somehow I got tons of praise for changing it so fast.
Yeah, you
And I'm
got
like,
half off your next drink.
yeah. And I was like, I just changed a string. Like I barely did anything.
And you tuned it properly.
And they thought it was weird that I like walked on stage to put it on the guitar stand. I feel like that's just like common courtesy, like to just get it ready for the performer. As a guitar tech, you have to do that all the time.
Versus like expecting the performer to come off stage. Like that doesn't.
I feel like people are just scared of people going on stage. Like I feel like maybe they're just scared that they're like, oh my God, I shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I feel like they're just, a lot of people don't want to be perceived.
Yeah.
And
they're
so-
like that, or maybe they don't want to bomb. They don't want to go on the stage and trip or
Yeah, knock
something.
something else over, make it worse.
Yeah.
Somehow all the strings break.
Yep.
You're like, oh no.
I mean, I was thinking about that when I was changing the string. I was like, you know, he grabbed the guitar, he played, everything was fine. And I was like, I hope the string doesn't pop out, or else that's going to show my incompetence, and I'm going to totally bomb in that moment.
For doing something for free. Like,
Yeah.
it's so funny because, like, obviously if you weren't you, but like, it could, like, we kind of knew Martin.
Yeah.
You knew him.
Yeah, he was asking me to do a remix back, a few years ago. And we went to his show at Sound of Music in Burlington, which is not Sound of Music anymore, unfortunately.
We'll see. We'll
It's
see
gonna be
what
some
that
kind
turns
of
into.
bullshit or something.
We'll see if that totally flops this
Probably
coming
will.
summer. I guess we'll start next season with the first episode of our review of the new Sound of Music. But so you kind of knew Martin, but like if you didn't know Martin and like you could have been anyone, you could have lied. You could have been like, I can totally
just
fix
steal
guitars.
the guitar.
Yeah, just walk out the back door. Like, thank God he knew you.
Yep.
I think he did the ask to the audience.
Just to be nice or
yeah,
something.
but
Maybe,
really he was like, you.
yeah, maybe he was expecting me to help out.
Yeah, he was like, please. So that's something we've talked about on this podcast is, you can have like those moments, but that doesn't mean you even bombed because shit happens. You just make the best of it.
I remember this one show in Boston, first song, I just like fell on the wedge on the floor and I just got up right away. And I don't know if anyone noticed. And I just kept going and I just kept performing. But like my foot was hurting so bad after.
Yeah, I remember you like complaining about
I was in the hotel room with my ice pack and just limping.
And the fans would never know.
No. Then you got to keep, you're on tour and you have to do the other shows and you have to walk around at the airports and stuff. Whatever. It's just, honestly, it's like first world problems. I feel like there's much worse things in life than to limp in an airport and go on a plane. And then you go and sleep. Well, if you can, I guess.
Yeah.
I can. So I don't think you can.
What, on a plane?
You can't sleep on a plane.
I can with headphones. Most of the time, I just close my eyes and pretend I'm not on a plane.
Or
it scares the hell out of me.
Or you look at the tracker.
Yeah, I always have the tracker.
Because you're like, oh, okay, we're there. It's going to be an hour. So, like, you get a bit stressed.
I just want to make sure I'm above land.
Like going to London, England was like that. You see the ocean there. And you were stressed, and then once the ocean kind of disappeared on the screen, then you were like, "Oh, okay, now we're in Ireland, we're good."
Yeah, I was like, now we're closer to land than we are to water. So now, I'm like, okay, if crash landing, we have somewhere to go.
We can crash on Ireland.
That's fine by me. I really like London. Potatoes, so we're fine. So, do you have anything to promote upcoming new songs? You release like all the time.
Yeah, I guess people can check out the TikTok.
Yes, check out Tep No's TikTok.
Yeah.
He posts lots there.
Yeah,
every day.
And just stream my songs on any platform because that's pretty much how I make an income. I know everyone's saying Spotify's the devil and this and that. It is, but I'm still getting some.
Yeah.
I'm still getting money from there. So, and yeah, I feel for all the other artists who I find are starting now. I think it's hard now to like get some kind of audience on streaming platforms. So I totally understand why they're like, well, this is crap. I'm not getting any streams and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get started. And once you get going and you get some synergy, then you're seeing it with your podcast. You're getting some synergy from it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you. No, but seriously, next week is the season finale, and I'm learning a lot doing this new podcast and really kind of fleshing it out, figuring out what it's going to be. So I do, of course, want to thank you, Tep No, my sound and tech guy. Let's give him a round of applause.
It's a bit more high production now.
Yeah. I'm putting a little bit more backbone into
there.
this.
You got 3 cameras. Yep.
And I want to thank all of you for tuning in, whether it's one of the episodes, all of the episodes, liking, sharing, reposting, watching the clips, all that stuff. Subscribing. If you're out there rating, that's great. Giving us some of your stories. I appreciate all of that. Tagging even your other performer friends to potentially be on a future season of Totally Bombed. So I really appreciate all of you coming on this journey. It's almost done, this first season. So, yeah, we'll see who is going to come on next season. I hope you enjoyed all of the performers so far. They've all been super fun. And of course, my husband, Tep No. Woo!
Thanks for having me here.
Of course, anytime. And you guys will probably be sick of him eventually because he'll be on again next season because he's my husband, of course. So I will talk to you all again next week for the season finale. Thank you all so much for listening. Make sure to again, if you haven't already, follow, subscribe to Totally Bombed wherever you get your podcasts. Love you guys. See you next episode.